So, one of Buffett's famous quotes is the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. So, what's the relevance of this quote as it pertains to this video? Well, in recent months, Buffett has been buying Occidental Petroleum stock, hand over fist, um, to the tune that he owns now 211 million shares. He didn't buy that for the roughly $1 billion in dividends that's coming his way this year. He also owns 167 million shares of Chevron that he started accumulating in the fourth quarter of 2020. Now, what's interesting is that ExxonMobil made news this week that they may be buying Pioneer Resource, which is one, if not the largest, um, exploration gas and oil companies in the U.S. If they do that, well, then Chevron's going to make a move just to keep up. But Buffett said that recently, the global energy supply chain is broken. And past 3 years, due to the pandemic, um, oil and gas companies have not been putting any capital to new discoveries, right? Because we're in this green movement and want to give that money back to shareholders. So as a result, the industry is underinvested, and when you start a new project, it takes years for that project to come online. We also have the Russia-Ukraine issue. Now, Russia supplies roughly 20% of all global commodities, and oil's up there too. Buffett also believes that demand for oil is only going to go up this decade. Those are the reasons why he's been buying Occidental and also owns Chevron. So let's go to the charts to see what things look like. So if we go to Occidental, Occidental is actually coming off of the monthly buyer zone at 54.50. We'll go down to a smaller chart, but before we do, let's pick a monthly sellers zone, and I like this zone up here. Right, you had a rally in price, some basing, and then a drop. But this was the origin of the huge drop down. So we know that there are monthly sellers at the $84 level. $84 level. Alright, gonna go straight down to the weekly. We can see that on the weekly chart, price was in a down channel. Again, hit the monthly buyer zone and has bounced $10. Again, Buffett was buying on the way down, so he's got to be at a minimum break even on his purchases. All right, let's go down to the daily. Now, price just formed a daily buyer zone. Which would also be a retest of this downtrend line, which makes sense. We'll just say daily buyers $62. Alright, so pull back would be an opportunity to go long. First target being the monthly seller zone at $84. Alright, the other stock that he owns in the energy space is Chevron. CVX, I believe. Alright, I'm going to zoom out first. So I'm not sure when I marked this chart up. Probably in the last couple of months. But I was expecting price to come down to 145. It hit 150 and then bounced back. Let's go down to the weekly chart. Now on the way down, I was expecting price to bounce back to the daily sellers zone at 172.50 before moving down to the short-term target at 145. Price is now back in that zone. Now what's happened since then? Well, fundamentals have shifted. We had an OPEC cut in supply along with its other crony type countries. We still have China that needs to reopen. And yes, if the recession hits, there will be less demand for oil. However, fundamentals suggest prices going higher and could go higher this year. So we might get a little reaction off this level, but I anticipate this level being breached as Chevron continues to move higher to retest all-time highs at 188. So what's the lesson of this video? The market transfers money from the impatient to the patient. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.